it might look good, but trust me, you would be better with an Indian accent, right? So let it be
Yeah.
normal. Hello, Ashutosh. Good afternoon. You're on mute. Please unmute yourself, Ashutosh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
An issue. Yeah. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you? How are you doing today?
I'm doing absolutely all right. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad that you're doing good as well. So, since it's our very first interaction together, can I have a quick introduction of yours, please?
Yeah, for sure. My name is Ashutosh Dwivedi, and I'm from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh.
Fantastic.
About my education, I'm pursuing my degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. That's all about me. Thank you.
Fantastic. Glad to know about you, and I'm really glad that we have connected today. A little bit about me before we get started. My name is Nikhil, and I'm just your neighbor. I'm from the capital city, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. I've been into this industry of spoken English communication and personality development for over past 2 years now. And what I really enjoy about this field is that I get to be myself because I'm a kind of person who loves to talk a lot, who loves to interact with the people. And because I believe that the more that I interact with the people, I get to learn from them. And at the same time, I'm able to share whatever knowledge that I possess regarding this particular industry that I'm a part of. And it gives me immense pleasure to be helping out individuals in whatever ways that I can. And I guess this particular industry is letting me do the same. So yeah, that's a brief about me. Now let us get
Yeah,
started
that's
with the
great to
session.
know about you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that we've connected, just as I mentioned earlier also. Now let us get started. The topic of the day
Yeah,
is
sure.
origin of the world. So, be it in our scriptures or be it anywhere, we've learned so much about the origin of the world. Uh, so, have you ever wondered how this world that we live in came into existence?
Yeah, according to science, they say it like there was just Big Bang and just, and there was just, that this nature or everything, earth, everything happened, life came into existence. But according to the scriptures, they say it like, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva is there. So Brahma is the creator of this creation. And when it comes to just Vishnu, he's the preserver, and the Shiva
Okay.
is the destroyer. So
Okay.
just according to that scriptures, they said like, Brahmaji came from the
Mhm.
navel of the Vishnu and just through the lotus, and then just he gave the instruction to him to create this world, and that's
Okay.
how he created it. So that's how the origin of the world according to the scriptures, that all is just controlled by the God and Lord, Supreme Lord. But
Mhm.
science says that something happened like boom, and the people came into existence, and like a lot of like varieties of species. So that's how it happened. But I think like according to the scriptures, whatever I said, I believe in that.
Okay, fantastic. So you believe in the scriptures, right? I also believe in the in what is said in the scriptures. Now, what do you think happened first? Like what is actually true, like you said you believe in the scriptures. What happened first actually when the earth or the world came into existence?
Means what, word or earth? Like, what's your
in
question
in the
specifically? What
world in the
happened
world
first?
the world
hmm
the world What happened in the world first after the world came into existence?
What happened in the world? Like, according to the scriptures, I said that was the like creation due to his thought. He wanted to do some like he wanted to create. So
Mhm.
because like the soul has the nature somewhat to be like independent. So that even though we people want to be independent, so like God has given us a chance. Like as they give examples, sometimes like the boy, a small boy, wants to drive a car, but there is a
Okay.
small car father gives to him, and he
Right.
enjoys like driving his car, even though he knows that he doesn't know that it is controlled by his father. The same
Right.
kind of thing like with the we people, that we have a small like that part and parcel of Lord in our heart, and we are
Mhm.
living our life according to ourselves. That's what we know, but God is controlling us. That is the like thing. So that
Absolutely.
is the thing. Yeah,
All
but
right.
second thought is just the science that Big Bang, they do a lot of chemical reactions and things. The small creatures started coming into this world. Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of debate about what came first. Many kinds of debates, like hen or egg and whatnot, right? So, do you think the plants came first or the animals? What do you think about this?
Uh, I don't have a very deep knowledge about it, to be honest. I was not a science student at all. So, but what I believe in, maybe the plants. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The plants came first. And what
Mhm.
makes you think that? Is there any idea about that? Maybe using your
Yeah.
logic.
When it comes to the plants, the consciousness is not that much developed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like
Maybe yes.
animals or like creatures, small creatures, they have a more developed consciousness than the just any just plants.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just 1 second.
So what about
Fantastic.
you? Like, what's your take on this?
Well, my take, of course, like I think the plants would have come first because, if there was no food, of course, the food needs to be prepared first so that when the person is sent, he or she has that resource available where he needs to just find out what is suitable for him, what is not. So maybe in that perspective, like using that perspective, I guess the plants would have come first, the vegetation should have come first, and like you said, there is consciousness is less. So in the case of plants, of course, that is also quite agreeable. So I guess God would have taken some time to build the animals and the human beings, of course, with that relevance, I guess.
And
Yeah.
second thing, do you think like why God has created like the what is the answer of why like?
Why God has created, um I don't know what to say to this, because maybe he I don't know what to say. Maybe he wanted to enjoy um, looking at people, and how can I, elaborate on this? Even I don't have an answer. Do you have an answer to
No,
why?
actually, I don't have the like exact answer. That's why I asked you, because the answer of why is very difficult.
It's
But
very, very
somewhat they
difficult.
say because Vishnu was there and they were alone, or somewhat they wanted to enjoy or they wanted to do exchange with their devotees. So
Right.
that something like came into their mind and they have done it. So means like
Right.
what happens creativity when we are something bored, then we came up with creative ideas.
Creative
Somewhat
ideas.
happened to him, and he thought
Yeah.
of creating this world.
Yeah, that is what my answer was going towards. Like maybe they wanted to be creative, maybe they wanted to enjoy a little, they wanted
Yeah.
to look at people, how they deal with the life. I don't know. I cannot
Yeah.
comment a lot, but yes, maybe this is the answer. Anyways, what do you think the plants of the earlier days or the animals of the earlier days would have looked like, just as and when they were born?
The plants, of course, I feel like plants are the same till now. Of course, several years ago, the same kind of plants were there, and now also you can see it. But when it comes to the animals, there were different species. They said dinosaurs. They are
Okay.
not they were there, but now they are not existing in this world. So
Okay.
reptiles were there. It means okay.
Right. Mhm.
And second thing, they say like human being was not there. According to the science, they say we were there with adi mono, animals. We used to
Right.
be there in the jungles, and but now we are human beings with the two hands and two legs, but we had like all four legs before. So that was the concept, but I don't really think so there is any change in plants. So still plants you can see in a that way, used to be.
Okay.
But
Okay.
human being has changed over the according to the theory of Charles Darwin. So
Okay.
yeah.
Any
Yeah.
changes in the appearance, like in the height or weight of the human beings, maybe
Yes, for sure. When it comes to the scriptures, they say in Kali Yuga, the height of the human being will be shorter than other
right,
yugas. Like when it comes to Satyuga, then just Treta, then Dwapar, then Kali Yuga. So
right.
people used to be very tall in Satyuga,
Right.
then
Mhm.
little down in other yugas. Treta, then Dwapar, and now it's Kali Yuga. So the people are going to be short and short and shorter, like further. So
Absolutely.
in the future, they say it
Right.
like in future they will be able to take like shadow from a one small like what I think the session tree
And
or mhm, mhm.
you can say
Yeah, session
any
plant or crops
right.
like they would be able to take shelter under those
Absolutely.
crops. So
Right, right. There's a reason to it. I read a scientific article to it. Earlier, the quantity of oxygen that was there on the earth, that was prevalent on the earth, was 30% of oxygen,
mhm,
which has reduced to 21% in these times, and which might even reduce further. So, as and when the level of oxygen is reducing, I guess the heights, the build, the people used to be very strong in
mhm,
back in those days, even when they did not do gym. Today, even when the people are visiting gyms, they are working really hard. They're not that strong. Maybe because of the kind of environment we are living into. Maybe because of what we are eating. So that is scientifically proven also. So I completely understand what you just said, and it was an overall fantastic session. I really enjoyed talking with you. One error that you made with the sure sir sound, I felt a little. Although
mhm,
overall, I did not find any mistakes. But the word consciousness, when you used it, you said consciousness, something like that. So that I felt a little bit. Although I don't know if it is quite regular with you, or is it frequent with you or not. I'm not very sure. But if it is frequent, then you should surely work on that. How to work on the shurs or sounds? If you are facing that error, then I suppose you might not have forgotten that at our school or back in the childhood, we used to make this sound in order to ask somebody to be quiet. Shh. So we
yeah,
always had that,
mhm,
so that shh sound can help you. How? Like the word is consciousness. Let's take the same word.
mhm,
So consciousness, bring the sound comfortably, let your tongue be comfortable. What
mhm,
happens is, as and when we have developed a habit, it is not easy for us to unlearn and relearn. It is not at all
mhm,
easy. So our habits that develop over time, that have to be just dealt with slowly and gradually. It will take some time, but it will be gone. So that is how you can practice with all those sure sir sounds. And alongside that, I did not feel any particular. Yeah, one more thing. I don't know if
mhm,
I'm wrong or not, but your um, accent, the accent, right? I
mhm,
felt that it is a little, you are going into towards the, getting some accents, either American
mhm.
or British. So don't try to get that accent. Have a normal accent. Okay. It might look good, but trust me, you would be better with an Indian accent. Right. So let it be
Yeah,
normal. Yeah. Right. I
yeah,
don't know
I'm
if.
not trying a lot for it, but the thing is that I have done multiple conversations from all around the world. I have been into like a lot of platforms where I used to moderate with like foreign moderators. So by
Okay.
listening to them, I have few friends from USA, like UK, Australia. By
Okay.
listening to them, literally a little bit I got the impact because the more you deal with them, of course, you
Right. Right.
become
Right.
like that.
Yeah,
So
it's not a harmful thing, but of course, like I brought to your notice so that that natural thing remains. That is why I brought
mhm.
it to your notice. Otherwise, no particular errors with you. You are progressing quite well. You are a fantastic speaker. Just be like you are and keep working.
Yeah, and I had a question. The thing is
Yes.
that, like, about the problem of S and as such, it is a common problem in our state. Like, as we say, like, this is MTI. I think, like, with the Hindi speakers, they suffer a lot. So, is it
Right.
right?
Yeah, it's the case of an MTI also most of the times, but you can deal with that. So, like,
Okay.
I basically never had it. Why? Because I always tried to learn accordingly. But maybe
Mhm,
possible that anybody who is speaking might not have been like I had this rudder problem initially. So I
mhm,
used to get confused between that. So I was often told by by the people that what is pyar karna and all those things, right? So my
Mhm.
r changed to r. So that was
Mhm.
when people told me, now you have to condition yourself and tell yourself, okay, no, sure it is. So I have to make that a habit. I know it is an MTI, it might take time, but just relax,
Yeah,
just keep
because
on
I
practicing.
have observed that I make this mistake with Hindi as well sometimes. Not
Okay.
sometimes, many times with Hindi also. When I'm interested in singing, but when I go for songs, sometimes I make mistakes with that. And of course, in Hindi also, I got this suggestion
No
from the
issues.
people to work on it.
No issues, no issues at all. It's just the way that I have told. You can work in that way. You'll definitely
Hmm.
get better, right?
Okay.
Okay, so Ashutosh, take care of yourself. Have a fantastic day, and I would definitely love to see you again.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome. Bye bye.